Okay, hello. Welcome to topic 1. I am Shayla Lanier and I will be your facilitator for this class. So I want you to know, many people come into the class thinking they hate history. I, once upon a time, thought I hated history, but I don't. And this morning I listened to Morning Joe. It's a podcast I listen to most days. It just kind of has a generalized picture of news around the world. Joe Scarborough, I think, was once a member of the House of Representatives, and then his co-host, Mika Brzezinski, not sure how you say that, but this morning they were discussing a recent election in the country of Hungary, and Joe Scarborough said, the reason people are surprised by what happened is because they don't study their history. So, I hope you develop a love of history in this class. It can be very advantageous to you in every part of your life, because the study of history is really the study of people and how they responded to certain pressures, how they reacted in certain situations. It's a fabulous examination of human behavior. So this is a good class. All right, so this week you have much to do. It'll be your busiest week of the whole class. Today, you need to submit your summary of current course knowledge. That is as simple as, what do you know? What do you not know? It's simple. It does not need to be huge. Then Wednesday, your 2 things due on Wednesday. Your introduction, which is my favorite because I get to meet you, know a little about you. And then you have your response to the first discussion question. There are no minimum word counts, but you need to fully respond to the prompt. So I would look to see at least 3 to 5 complete sentences for your initial response to the discussion. Then on Friday, you have the triangular trade that you're examining for your response to that. Then your assignment this week is British colonies and indigenous peoples. So you're going to pick 3 colonies pre-1776, and you're going to look at the religious, political, and economic reasons for their colonization and their interaction with the indigenous people. So I'm reading this book, First Principles by Thomas E. Ricks. He's a journalist, not a historian, so it's actually interesting. I try to write interesting things, but sometimes historians, we get bogged down with, we have to cite everything. We get bogged down in the rigors of the academic constraints that are important, but sometimes I prefer to read something that is not written by a historian, although it also drives me nuts because he'll have quotation marks, and then there's no cite. So I don't know where to find that. That drives me nuts. So I have a love-hate with different types of writing styles and citation. All right, but in here, he points out something very important. So this is on page 125, and he's talking about the Delaware Constitution, which was written and adopted in the summer of 1776. And he says that it was required in Delaware for anyone holding office to profess faith in God the Father and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, and in the Holy Ghost, one God, so that's a triune God, blessed forevermore, and acknowledge the Holy Scriptures of the Old and New Testament to be given by divine inspiration. So there you go. Delaware Constitution. So when you pick your 3 colonies, there will be some sort of constitution, some sort of like the Mayflower Compact, something that gave rise to the authority and the expectations within. So those are helpful. Another helpful tidbit is to make sure that you do all of the required reading. So prior to Wednesday and your response regarding beneficial trade, you're going to want to do as much of the required reading as possible. Before you settle in to do your assignment that's due on Sunday, you're going to want to have completed the required reading. History has a lot of reading. So one thing I do is I will get up 30 minutes early all 7 days of the week. So say on Sunday I want to sleep in until 6, I'll get up at 5:30 so that I have 30 minutes to just read. Your house is quiet. Your phone is quiet. Whatever you do not get up 30 minutes early and open your social media. No. Don't even touch that thing. Just get up and get to your reading. because that'll give you 30 focused minutes. And if you do that all 7 days of the week, that's 3.5 hours. And it really makes a tremendous difference. You may find you have extra time. So, all right, reach out with questions. Welcome to class and have a great week.